1.
I guess it's kind of it's because they can also do like some cool stuff too. Like if the Legion's in good position and like let's say the puck does get disabled, you know he has a lot of ways to so many different things he can purge off and a lot of saves from that. It's a lot on.
You can kick the hex target back to safety.
I mean, I think it's sounding too intricate and too like specific for IG's kind of thing.
But when you look at Newbee, it's like what Mugi has a good. If he has a good lane, he gets the farm. It's going to be the point where when his ult's up, there's nothing really Burning can do because it'll just get ripped to pieces by. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, from the draft and from the play from game 1, things are certainly looking all Newbee. But
yeah,
I'm totally up for IG giving us a bit of a surprise here. That they do have obviously that infinite scaling with the Legion damage. They've got the track gold as well. If they're taking trades, they're going to be favorable trades for IG.
Prepare for battle.
Look, ladies and gentlemen.
It is the 4 melee versus Veno or Shaker is the big scare for me.
That is another big scare.
That's the one that really puts some fear for me.
So.
And how are they going to do these lane setups? So it looks like KP is going to be. His items look a little bit different actually.
On the who?
On the Shaker. He's got Stout Shield, so he really wants to and double regen, so he really wants to contest the lane since he's playing versus triple melee. So I mean, yeah, he'll be off lane, but
yeah, I think that's understandable as well because you've seen there's a bounty and an but you're probably expecting them to be moving around the map. So
yeah,
you know that you can have your presence in this lane.
And they can't kill you, right? Like an Earth Spirit bounty. If you have a Stout Shield like this and you have extra regen, you can really stay up there. So yeah, it's much better this game for sure than the boots or anything like that. So Newbee seem to expect some kind of like 5-man aggressive kind of play or something coming out from IG. It seems they're all posted up on the high ground here as 4, and now they're gonna look like they're making their way toward their bounty run. And they actually smoke up a delayed smoke to try to maybe go for some kind of pickoff. Do they have a dust as well? They do have a dust and a sentry on the Night Stalker, so if the bounty is the one to try to break it, he could definitely play with his life. Looks like that might actually be the case.
Yeah, this is
he did break it.
Good.
Well, perfectly.
And they didn't indeed feel confident enough to pop the dust or sentry down from Kaka, but they will secure themselves that bounty rune. In fact, they do get all 3 bounty runes. KP able to head over and steal the bounty rune. So 3 bounties going the way of Newbee. We'll see how this plays out.
No way they let Q snipe this courier. Yeah, they keep it at the high ground.
Yep. And they're going to be fully away. Even though SCCC will want to get those extra tangos out to withstand the lane and just be prepared to have the regen to withstand the inevitable rotations from both Baboka and Q.
So again, both 4 starting around mid just to give their mid laners better starts. While bottom, it's going to be looking like a dual lane versus dual lane. See how much XXS and Q are going to be able to make of it. With the Howl, they actually can do pretty well to pressure Faith. He's out of position.
I'm going to try and go in onto him. Mugi there with the drag back though onto XXS. Will force the Legion back, and there he is taking as much damage as Faith and will be forced to salve up.
You just have to be sure, like, when you're running these kind of lanes, especially like for Newbee, like they do have a pretty strong, very defensive, like safe lane. Just don't forget about Howl. It's very important because that can really turn those type of tides very quickly on you.
This top lane, we'll see how the farm goes as well. I mean, at the moment, KP looks to be doing a pretty good job, good job at trading farm with Burning and making sure that Burning isn't getting too much out of this lane.
I mean, he should get a lot up here.
Yeah,
he should
1v1. That's great for the Shaker, isn't it?
Especially versus melee heroes, you're always able to hit them with the aftershock, and the enchant totem lets you get last hits and always harass on top of it too. I actually think it's a pretty hard matchup for the Lycan until he gets a couple extra points in that throw impulse. But he is, is the off-lane Shaker, so you are threatened a bit by the rotations that can come out.
True, but I guess once you get a few levels, you're going to have a good amount of stun to hold them, block them off, and get the chance to walk back.
Yeah, I think KP should win this matchup pretty hard actually, especially at 6 he has kill potential too.
Absolutely. We'll see when the supports do head back up. At the moment, Q is remaining down on the bottom lane, closing in on that level 2. But Baboka actually finds an Invis rune. They're going to try and turn this 2v2 down bottom into a 3v2. See if they can get a kill out of it. It's like Faith and Mugi, they did have the ward down here, so they are aware that this Earth Spirit is in the neighborhood, and see how safe they do play it. Yeah, they're playing it pretty safe indeed. They know that Baboka's going to be in the neighborhood, they know that he's looking for action, and they're doing their best to not give it to him.
He got an Invis last game at the 2-minute mark too. So this time
he did, didn't he? Last time he was a bit more fortunate with the mid gank, didn't he, that he pulled off on the Nyx Assassin. But yeah, they're fully prepared. They drop down a sentry. Baboka's not going to find anything with that Invis route because of the ward on the river. Now he's going to go in, though. I mean, Newbee themselves did try and make a play. Nice boulder smash onto 3. I mean, here's, of course, Baboka but we know it's good. Faith will drop.
Moogie's in some trouble, too.
Yeah, they're going to get multiple ones out of this. So despite the fact that Newbee were well aware and seemingly prepared for that play, they get the kill. Baboka, he's going to be able to TP out as well.
All right, this aggro trade lane is working very well.
Absolutely worked out. As I said, it was surprising that it did so because, I mean, Newbee knew what was going to happen. They knew that Earth Spirit was there. I guess maybe they just assumed because they popped the sentry down and because they didn't see him that maybe he'd moved on. But Baboka was just playing for the long con.
I mean, that was the dream boulder smash. He had all 3 heroes.
And classic Baboka.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. So that was also the Howl a bit playing into factor too. So you have to watch out for that one. How the other lanes do. Puck.
Mid lane's got amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing for OP.
The extra Howl damage as well as the double no build lets him have just that big clear cut actual damage advantage over SCCC at the start here. First nighttime is about to be underway. The Howl becomes obviously that double benefit. And it also lets Newbee, so lets Kaka actually be able to make some better moves around and better adjustments.
I mean, definitely, she's able to look at that kill down bottom with the way the mid lane's going. That's great news for IG. I think definitely the one thing that is an issue is the fact that KP's getting as much farm as he is, because of the fact, as you mentioned in the draft, this is such a good game for an Earthshaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If KP does get that fast blink dagger timing and progression and good levels, it is going to be an issue for IG's lineup. And at the moment, IG, they're absolutely crushing it elsewhere, but the top lane is the problem. Bottom lane, talking about crushing it, they're going in for more. Look towards Faith, and they'll get it. They'll take Faith down. XXS falling low, but they again. But Baboka absolutely nailing it down here. Picks up the double. Kaka will get away for now. I mean, Baboka's got to roll if he wants to play it greedy and dive under the tower. We'll see if he does. He was open for it. He was open that Kaka was retreating. Did try and hunt for the play. Oh. In fact, he may just get it. He does. The boulder smash connects. It's a triple flipping kill for Baboka as he hits 3-0-2. And my goodness.
It's a clever kind of approach coming out from IG though. Like they're sending the 3 heroes bottom to pressure the CK, and they're using Howl every time. Like we said, it's nighttime Howl now too, so it's 30 bonus damage and 200 health. That's way too much for you to actually fight into. 3 heroes hitting you, that's pretty much a full extra hero on top of that with the Howl. So they're pretty much fighting a 4v3 in that kind of matchup with that Howl coming in. And of course, you know, with those incredibly good boulder smashes and patience from Baboka.
We saw. Seen in the past, just teams being absolutely terrified of Baboka's Earth Spirit. Mid lane's going to get himself lots more action. We'll miss the roll forward. But of course, with the Dream Core setup, he gets the kill himself. 4-0-2 on this Earth Spirit. Baboka picks up another.
Snowball in the lanes quite well.
It's certainly, mid lane and bottom lane, the absolute dream at the moment. Just the fact that top lane, KP's in his own little world. He's level 6 minutes in. He's got pretty much perfect CS. He's just kind of closing his eyes. He's saying, just let me get my blink. Then that's when, you know, Newbee can start to look to turn things around. But at the moment, you know, the other lanes, they're struggling to hold on because of this pressure that IG are putting on.
Yeah, the Legion pick plus the Howl is really very fortuitous for them. What items do we have coming up delivered for Burning? He's got the treads at least finished up, so he's a bit tankier. Can't just get like bursted down by KP in that combo. Baboka now setting up as well top. They do have Lycan form. They have the shapeshift ready. Kaka
nearly getting that courier. Tap too short. But he would, I mean, KP is definitely the biggest kill on the map at the moment for RG. So he can get it again. There's the silence from Baboka, making sure the Burning's kept safe. Always in the right place at the right time, this Earth Spirit.
That's a hard kill too, because he still does have the 10 stick charges as well. And with the Howl, the obvious benefit at nighttime. It's the double bottom lane. The duel comes out into Fade.
Oh, she's going to get the dual kill. They do get the kill nonetheless, and XXS will be able to retreat. They get the bonus damage, but getting the kill absolutely worth it.
Burning's making the first rotation now too. Bottom shapeshift expended. Q's going to die, but he's looking to get aggressive onto Moogie here.
Can he get Moogie? Kaka's looking for the body blocks. He's doing a pretty darn good job at it at the moment. In fact, they'll drag Burning back in on this one, and Burning will retreat. Says that he doesn't want to stick around any longer. Notices that Faith's already back in the lane. So, I mean, IG get the kill, but at the end of the day, it's kind of time wasted for Burning there. Did come in, try and get himself stuck in, but didn't find any good action. And of course, this is giving more space for KP. It's all about the Shaker. KP, can he carry this game?
Definitely possible. Mid lane again, though. SCCC getting punished from these rotations. The hell plus the oil.
Bringing in some return rotation from Newbee, and that's a big one. As we can see, CS, he was up there in terms of network. I can only imagine he was indeed. He was top of the board.
Yes, he has 400. Quite a lot already at this early stage of the game. KP max aftershock build. He's finished. Blink got 1,000 gold away. So he's able to make that one. Venomancer porting down toward the shrine. Now continue just to do some missions. But yeah, Newbee definitely looking to be under the gun, under the pressure so far from IG. He's definitely making the right moves. Okay.
Tickled by Q. Just have a TP come through as well from OP actually to the top lane. But indeed, not quite close enough to get involved with the KP action.
They scouted the puck as well now with that ward that they have at the top. He did TP up there. SCCC continue to now try to pressure that mid lane a bit with those max mana wards. And now at least it's not nighttime anymore. It's like which nighttime actually hurt more? It seems like, I mean, IG's the benefit from the Howl. Usually it's like nighttime for Night Stalker, you'd think like that, but the Howl just a huge factor into this kind of triple melee aggro tri-lane that IG was running.
Look at this as well, burning. Taking a page out of Arteezy's book. It is going to be the Necro build. Yeah, as I said, Artur's been doing it. It's kind of coming back into it after this period where we've seen pretty much Masker Man, this Echo Saber every game on the Lycans.
Yeah, like the Mom Armlet or Mom Echo Saber or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's it. Going back to Necros.
It's an item that's got like rebuffed and changed up a little bit, so it's pretty damn strong. Like mana burn is pretty good versus CK if he's not able to really do anything. He's already got such a limited mana pool. If you get like a mana burn on a lot of these heroes on the side of Newbee, they're actually really not able to use their full arsenal of spells. IG smoked up, ready bottom. This Newbee very aware that this is going on.
Yeah, move. He's actually teamed out.
Faith may be the sacrificial lamb if he doesn't TP out.
They know that someone's there. Will they come a-hunting? That's the question. He's on his own, Faith. XXS, he's searching. Faith a little too late there with the TP attempt. And will get punished. Bonus damage in the bag there for XXS. They claim the kill. Good shot taking the town. Mid lane, we are going to see Q come across towards SCCC. Baboka in position. Rolls in again. The two-man boulder smash. Holding off any chance of Kaka doing anything in return. The silence following up as well. The stones continue to drop. KP though with the Echo Slam. Catches the three of them. Double kill for the Shaker. He's not done yet. Looks towards Baboka, but Baboka, he's the one who's even more not done. Turns around with the boulder smash. Drops a rock. Kills the Night Stalker and will get away.
That was very good stone usage there by Baboka.
Absolutely perfect. Doesn't waste a single one.
If he actually had that one more there, he may have been able to turn and kill KP as well.
It would have been close.
He had the Urn Charge as well, so he would have been able to refresh the Magnetize. That was really well played by Baboka, but beautiful rotation from KP. That's pre-Blink Dagger, 3-man Echo Slam because of, you know, like we said, heavy melee lineup, but now he's got the Blink.
I feel like this game could turn into kind of the Baboka versus KP show. Is it all the Earth Spirit players or the Earth Shaker players? You know, both heroes were first pick from both teams, and so far they seem to be the most crucial. You know, Baboka can continue to play as he is. It's going to be very hard for Newbee to get anything done, but if KP can hit these big Echo Slams, the same could be said the other way around.
I think our Shaker was third this time.
Was he?
I think so this time, right?
Oh, was that in game one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It was Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, it was game one that
Just as much help as bottom.
OP has the Veil now finished up, trying to continue some pressure onto the bottom lane, and we're watching Burning, trying to do some scouting information with his wolves in the meantime. Just trying to get information of where KP is for the most part. Can't really do so. Mugi almost has the armlet finished up, but Q trying to put some aggression onto him, scaring him a bit in the jungle. OP could be in some big trouble here, actually. Ooh, nice usage.
Oh no! OP?
That was really sick.
I can't believe he got out of that. I mean,
it looked like Kaka was maybe a little slow on the silence.
He definitely had a chance to silence.
I thought he had a time. I thought he had two. Also,
I mean, I get the range isn't that big. He must have just been. He was obviously casting it as the way he left it, but It looked like Kaka had a chance to lay that silence down.
It looked like he did, but OP. That was good. That was great spell usage though. The quick orb, the quick phase shift, the dream call to cancel the animations too was nice.
I mean, I guess looking at the is the range of the Waning Rift the same range as the Nightstalker has to get within to? No, I think
it's a little.
It's very
Crippling
close.
Fear is a little bit bigger, maybe like 50 range bigger or something, but
it's tight. So.
Alright, that was a really nice quick puck fingers. So now we have Q level 6 online for the bounty. Baboka on the prowl. Since they have that Veil finished up on the puck with the Earth Spirit, their team fight damage is actually
great damage,
ridiculous right now. So looking to make some aggression toward top. They're trying to force the tower with Legion Commander. XXS also has the Blink Dagger finished up already. He's actually leading his team's network.
Here we go though. KP has the Blink, but immediately the silence from Baboka, making sure that KP can't get the initial play out. He will still jump forward, does manage to slam down the puck. So may not have got the massive echo he wanted in terms of an overall team, but he gets the big killer now with the backup from Newbee. They're fighting around the shrine. It's easy for Newbee to bring back up in. They take down 3 heroes.
That was... Did you see that? Okay, so he got earned, and before it ticked, he actually got the instant blink echo slam off.
I was going to say, because it looked like he couldn't blink.
Yeah.
He was on the side. I was like, hang on.
It was literally...
How did he still blink?
It was instant that he got it off right afterwards. The earn didn't tick yet. He gets actually... Not only the perfect echo on the puck, like we were saying, that instant kind of disable on puck can be really hard for pucks to actually play around, but then the fissure actually blocks the exit path from the bounty hunter and the Leech Commander. He actually completely trapped them in there.
I mean, you know, we said we're looking for KP to carry the game for Newbee. He's top of the net worth. He's doing his best at the moment.
He's owning.
He is. I mean, he had a fantastic lane at the start, you know, and it's really starting to show, you know. Again, Baboka lands it on 2. Dream Core there to follow up as well. They'll clean up both of them. They may even get more. Kaka and Faith are in the neighborhood. IG do have the Venom ult on them. Doesn't look scared. They're looking to chase down. Jump forward though. KP trying to do something, but Baboka with the smash and the silence, making sure that KP couldn't get off any spells in the front line. KP will still get the kill, but now the chase down is there. Nightwish XXS is looking for him. Can he finish this one off? No, he's scared. He's terrified of the KP carry. He'll back away up top. Kaka looking for OP, but he can't get it. XXS comes in with the nuke.
The Venom Ward is going to hit OP. Oh, it actually just despawns. That may have actually almost killed him.
God, this game's getting pretty crazy.
That was a 4 versus 5, or 4 versus 4 and a kind of half from Newbee, because Newbee Third Shaker commits later on, but burning that whole time of split pushing. Necrobook finished, cleans up a nice tower from them. That was definitely a big win there for IG.
Yeah, well,
and Baboka.
They got the dual damage, and yeah, Baboka.
The stun, KP actually blinks into the stun.
It's, I mean, you know, but some would say it was luck, others would just say, you know, that's Baboka. He'll do that. He knows that you're going to blink in, he knows that he's thrown out that stun, he knows you're there, he's rolling away. Baboka, he knows everything.
He's definitely having the performances that we used to see from him in the past, especially around the DAC era. This game, he is involved in 11 of the kills already, and he's been perfect with his boulder smashes. 3-man, 2-man, 2-man, another 3-man. It's been really perfectly positioned by him. And this is pre-puck blink dagger, where this is where you are the setup. You don't have someone setting up preemptively for you. You're the one doing it, so it's definitely very impressive coming out from him. He's still about to finish up that armlet finally, but they are scouted. There is a wolf sitting on top of them.
Hunting. Maybe they may have caught some of that on that sentry when they were still in the neighborhood. I mean, something obviously spooked them as they do indeed back away. Tower, mid lane, over wrapping out, coming in. KP's in the neighborhood with the Echo. Actually going to TP back and join the rest of his team.
Yeah, they're going to
look for a smoke. But hey ho, there was an observer board on the high ground. I think it may have just clipped one on the edge.
I think the wolf actually may have.
Oh, was the wolf still there?
There was a wolf on the bottom side. I think that may have actually caught them. I looked at, as soon as I looked at the vision, it actually looked at it despawned, so I wasn't able to see exactly.
Yeah, I think either way, it looks like IG are aware that that smoke's coming as they back off. Yeah, they've hit it with the scan. Certainly something showed them back away. To jump in onto SCCC, and he is gone. There's no way that man's being saved. There's the boulder smash and the silence onto Mugi, as he now just has to back up, but the Dream Core's already down. It will snap. Can they turn this one, Newbee? That's the question. There's the Fisher coming out. KP jumps forward, does block off the Lycan. That'll be one down, but look at this rock placement from Baboka. It's absolutely perfect. He's just laying it down, keeping the magnetize going. They'll silence him. He's got one more rock left to play with. They could go back in, IG. Kaka's going to try and chase down OP. I'm watching Baboka. He's going to do something. I can feel it. And, oh no, I've jinxed him. He still gets the smash off at least. Fisher's actually going to miss. Baboka bends the Fisher with his mind and walks off. So, Newbee losing 3. I mean, I think IG, they're going to be happy with that again.
A couple track kills.
Track kills. You're getting a bit of dual bonus damage.
But I think the biggest thing is definitely that
What you got?
it's the Venomancer and CK just dying in all these engagements. Like SCCC is 0 and 5, and he's usually their big snowballer, and Moogie is 2 and 3 with only 65 CS on a CK.
And I think we're seeing as well, I mean, I kind of looked at the CK there, I was like, oh, Baboka silenced him before he got the ult out. But I was like, hang on, he used the ult, where's his illusions? But then it's like, well, this Legion with the overwhelming ult, he just destroys. The illusion, I don't think they were there live for more than a second.
I think he got one reality rift attack with them, and then they died.
They just go. We'll get the tower here in the middle lane, Newbee, but game 2 certainly looking a lot more promising for IG in heavy comparison to game 1. So we are seeing a much closer affair between these two sides.
Middle tower isn't going to last long.
So yeah,
Baboka's owning
7-1 and 6 now.
7-1 and 6, almost has a Yule Scepter finished up, almost level 12, so the damage from Magnetize actually, it only looks like a lot less, because it's only 25 more, but it's a lot more because of the Veil, and also because you're refreshing it over and over again. So.
Just keep it going and going.
But his stuns and silences have been on point, absolutely.
Once he has that Yule's done, he's going to be an absolute nightmare.
This could be huge.
Even at the moment. KP is still the high value one. He really is. That's the one they want to get.
They've
4-0-3, yet to die this game.
They've done a great job of peeling any of the aggression and anything off of Burning, though. They've been running around like S4, making stuff happen everywhere, while Burning just is completely caught up. He has a full 3. 19 minutes. That's pretty damn good after having such a kind of shaky start. Like he was in a hard matchup.
Shaky start. I see what he did there.
I tried. That one actually took me a little bit of thought process.
Radiant's top tower.
So Moogie almost Echo Saber finished up, but yeah, this is looking like IG should definitely have a big advantage coming into the next 5 or so minutes. I think the Blink Dagger was also picked up for the puck. So.
Yeah, it's just out.
So how long for? We have 10 seconds till nighttime though. This could definitely change it up. The Hood is finished up too for Kaka.
Radiant's top
This is gonna go about who gets the jump first in this one.
Top tower has fallen.
He's actually going to reveal himself. So the Wolves there, so they know that the rest of the team's almost certainly smoked up around him. With that Chaos Knight popping out from him. They're actually going to try and fight. You know, IG on the high ground, they know they've got the better position.
They got vision of KP and they got the track on him now too.
So now, yeah, it becomes very hard for Newbee to really do anything with this movement. IG aware of what's going on. Themselves away, Baboka has got that Yule Scepter out on the Courier. And IG are certainly ready to try and catch someone. They've got the Blade Mail complete on XXS. Fantastic lockdown, of course, with that ult. And as we've seen, not really too much that Newbee can do to save someone that gets dueled. He's still got the Crippling Fear mischance, but with the Blade Mail, it doesn't matter if you can't hit yourself. There's still numerous ways that IG can get that kill from duel.
Still pretty close though. It's only a 2,000 gold lead still for IG and only a 1,000 experience in lead actually. It's very close. But that also, of course, is the Venomancer 30% experience gain. He gets a lot extra. And I mean, SCCC still, that's it. I'm still in the same concern. Is the CK and the Venomancer are the ones who are not really becoming that scaling, scary force in comparison to this Lycan Legion Commander puck. Just comparing cores, definitely looking like IG is looking with a clear-cut advantage for the time being. We all just kind of, actually both teams kind of just playing around each other, not really wanting to get smoked up on and just exploded or engaged on.
Smoke from IG, backing up Burning in this mid lane. Looking for a bit of a bait play. But yeah, Newbee, they're going to go for a smoke mistake. They still have one.
Dire structures are fortified.
They do actually have a smoke of their availability. At least they haven't got one out.
Tower is under
nice work by IG. They see majority of the members from Newbee. They're getting ready to jump.
IG certainly coming in with the upper hand here. They'll really look towards Kaka. The silence that he comes out in time, so XXS doesn't get the duel off Burning. Making a beeline straight away for the Shaman, but KP's in with the Echo Slam, trying to hold back the Lycan. There's the ult pop by Moogie. Fisher to clip onto Burning, still on the way out. No one to yet fall on the side of both of these teams. IG back away, Dream Coil connection onto Kaka only.
That was Echo Slam committed.
It was.
Dream Coil
did save the Shaman's life.
Yeah.
But other than that, not a lot else going down. In terms of what's coming in, both sides did drop a lot. Magnetize was down, Dream Coil obviously, and the ultimate from Lycan. Team getting too much out of that one. Rather deep play as well, of course, from IG. They're still yet to take that tier 1.
The longer cooldown ultimates that were expended were from IG. Or from Newbee, sorry.
Kaka is now on his own. He does, of course, have this hood. And I'll give him a little bit of beef. Is it enough beef? It's going to be close. Okay, there we go. XXS with the cutoff comes in. Does manage to find the duel. KP and SCCC are there, but Boca, 2-man boulder smash. Mugi comes in with a Hex from Faith. They will claim the kill on Legion. Nothing that Boca could do there to save his teammate. Bigger kill certainly being that, but Newbee taking down that XXS Legion commander, using the support in return. Q eyes on to SCCC. Very low, doesn't really mess around too much with this.
He's super well. 5-0 on the 3 still. Just being the rock for his team that they really need right now.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
And it's, I mean, I can imagine KP is loving it as well. As we've been saying from the draft onwards, it's a lovely game for an Earthshaker.
Yep. I mean, it's definitely looking like IG's game so far, but that doesn't mean that Newbee's out of it by any means. Their hero scale super hard. Venomancer becomes this impossibly hard to kill hero once he starts like getting to the later stages now. Level 15, the health bonus, about to have the halberd finished with the hood. He's becoming a lot tankier, and the same thing with the CK. CK hits a point where you can't deal with the illusions. Like, even if you have so much spell damage, and once he gets like the heart, you just can't kill him.
And look at this, he's found it. XXS quick with the duel, catches Kaka on the sidelines, and IG are going to look for more. Burning with the ultimate, ready to chase down, look towards Faith. KP's there with a Fisher block off. Holds back the speed chicken dog as he's back down to the chicken form. X wears off, jump forward with Dream Cold, catches 2. Faith throws down the ward, trying to hold them back. On the sidelines, they are going to find the catch out. But KP comes in with the Echo Slam, takes not only 2, but setting up for a triple kill for Mugi. And that's what we're talking about, Fogged. It's
the melee heroes.
It's absolutely the dream for KP. He just has to walk up, jump in, bash that R button, and IG are rolling back to their grave. And he's not done yet. He's chasing down for more. I think give XXS a bit of a tickle. He realizes he probably doesn't want to do that.
I was so worried for Mugi for a second, and then, yep, the clump happens, and the perfect 4-man echo. So.
Securing that triple kill as well for Mugi.
Yeah,
as you said, he's been struggling a little bit, getting that massive cash in.
It was a bit of an aggressive play, though, by IG, right? The tier 1 tower is still alive, and they're still diving for that, diving to the tier 2 over and over again. They're expending book, and they're really just trying to, like, push super hard. They did have a pick up there, too. Yeah, Kaka was dead. They could have maybe just taken the tier 1 and been happy for it, but they really wanted to claim some big kind of kills and just run through it. Maybe go for a Roche after, but yep, big plays by KP just not allowing that. It's literally KP versus Boca.
KP versus Boca. That's all I'm saying. I love it. 2 great players in their own right. We're seeing it this game, 7-2-7 on the Spirit. The Spirit versus the Shaker. Who is going to make the bigger plays? So far, it's pretty much neck and neck. We saw there, yeah, definitely this Echo Slam. You've got to be so wary about it. They can't let that happen again. You get 3 or more heroes caught in Echo, it's pretty much game over in terms of that team.
Yeah.
You're not coming back into it.
Especially, I mean, as long as the CK's alive.
Sure.
He needs to be able to...
Sort of damage,
they got to keep CK alive. I mean, Mugi's getting to the point where he's going to be a big problem. Level 15, the Echo Saber is online. He's only 2,500 HP, so the illusions are still nukeable. But the heart will definitely be the thing that pushes it through. The heart in level 20 will probably come out at similar times, so you get that bonus 12 stats and the heart, which will be very nice for those illusions. SCCC also still getting good levels, because he survived actually, I'm pretty sure, that entire engagement. So with that 30% bonus experience, he got like 2 full levels from it. Bottom lane, Faith. Bye-bye.
Shaman out on his own. Bounce Shuriken to the face, and
he'll buy some time.
I mean, he's buying a fair.
Oh my god, but KP's coming in now too. Oh no!
No way! Oh my god!
He's alive!
Oh my!
He's alive!
I can't believe it!
He's alive!
I can't believe KP the God saving. Faith himself with some. He kept his cool there.
I can't believe no way.
Oh my!
The medallion.
The
medallion just saved his life.
The stats from this. Oh, no, you don't get any stats on stick.
Well, he's got the 200 health from the level 10 health. We'll put that one in.
We'll give it
that was beautiful. KP's always just in the right place at the right time, though. But Faith, I like how he didn't just give up his life, right? He just like he recognized he's like, maybe I can actually make something of this, and does. Boulder smash coming in from the Boca.
I mean, can they contest this without the puck? I don't know if they can. I mean, Mugi's falling kind of low. With the walls down, with KP. KP's on set. No, he's going for it. Oh no, he's jumped in. He gets immediately hexed.
Where's the Aegis?
Where's the Aegis? No one's picked it up. There we go, finally picked up by... No, it's not picked up.
I can't find it.
Where's the Aegis?
It's stuck.
Where the hell's the Aegis? Where is it?
It's stuck inside the
Oh,
wards.
it's in the wards.
He's trying to get it.
It's there.
He can't click it. He can't click it.
Get the ward.
He actually just can't click it.
Get the Aegis.
I can't click it. I'm
the
trying.
The Aegis is still there.
Burning's going in now again too. He gets stunned up.
No, what is happening?
The boulder smash from both on 3.
Can he break through to the Aegis? The Aegis is in. No, the Aegis is still on the floor.
I can't believe this.
Boca's trying to get it.
They're gonna get it. IG's gonna get the Aegis.
They got the Aegis.
Oh my god!
Oh
I can't believe
God.
this just happened.
What is going on in this game? He got it. Oh, the longest Aegis snatch I think I've ever seen. With 10 heroes in the pit, Newbee losing everyone.
Who bought back? So Baboka bought back, and was that it?
I think Faith's getting kicked. He put the wards there. Come on, you've got to be careful with your placements, sir. Don't put him over the Aegis.
Dude, I'm like sitting there trying to zoom in the whole time too.
I was trying to see where it was.
I couldn't click on it. I literally could not click on it. So they were in the same position. That's actually absurd. So okay,
the next level unintentional block of the Aegis with the Shadow Shaman wards. I mean, I think Faith's not going to even be annoyed at himself. He's just going to be laughing. He's going to be like, "What the hell happened there?"
That's probably both teams, yeah.
Like,
because I think that you could see like Faith was trying to kill it. I think with his Serpent wards, right? He looked like he was trying to attack the Aegis desperately, and he's like, "I can't attack it."
You couldn't.
I can't deny the Aegis. It's just untargetable.
Oh my goodness. What is this game? This is great. Yeah, 29 minutes in, 22 to 25.
I just lost track of like I
wasn't even watching the team fight. I was just watching the Aegis, then suddenly 9 people were dead. I was like, okay.
I think Newbee overall came out ahead, but they didn't get the Aegis, so that's like the little bit of denial thing there. But the CK still overall lived throughout the majority of the situation, has the Reaver online, building toward the heart. So he's looking good. Everyone else got a good chunk of gold too. It's just that was KP's first step.
Finally brought down that shaker. KP though, not allowed to be shaken off his stride as he's searching around.
I can't believe the succession of events. Faith living bottom with that beautiful shackle play, and then his unfortunate wards make his team not get the Aegis,
it was like,
right?
It was like Final Destination, though. You know what I mean? Like he should have died, and then he does die, and he gets incredibly screwed over as well with the whole team there with an unfortunate ward placement.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone is watching him. So yeah, the punishment hit for surviving the bottom lane.
Levels coming out. SCCC almost level 20.
Look at KP. KP's just walking all over where everyone's.
He's almost got his BKB finished too. That's going to be really nice for him to just have those clean setups without worrying about some casual spells coming out. What's Burning doing? Burning does have the BKB finished too with that book. It's going to be building toward what looks like a Maelstrom to be able to force those lanes out and to be able to deal with those CK illusions. That could be an adjustment that he's trying to make.
Oh, that's a bit of an interesting one. I don't remember last time I've seen a Maelstrom and I like it. But I like it, yeah, Burning. Bringing a bit of his own flair to the game. Or get the courier KP. Yeah, nah, it's just going to XXS, isn't it?
He's playing so deep right now.
I mean, I guess, I mean, he could farm up the BKB, but he just says it's... I mean, he's already got, obviously, enough items to do what he needs to.
They have a ward in the mid lane, so they do see kind of everyone around, but they're all just still farming. They don't want to fight into the Aegis just yet. They want to wait till that expires, and then they can start to make an engagement happen. So Aegis should be getting reclaimed in about a minute and a half.
Here we go. Look at this. Puck with the bots onto the walls. The next level plays here as they close the gap onto Kaka. IG surrounding him with 4, securing the dual win for XXS. He gets himself bumped up to the plus 72 net. Kill is successful, and that's the Kaka Knight stalker down for 50 seconds. Oogie. Very close to him.
That's going to be really nice. And level 18. Yeah. That level 3 Phantasm plus Heart is going to be pretty hard for IG to bring down. The Aegis is getting reclaimed in 45-50 seconds. Did he kill the courier?
Yeah, that lost a lot on. That had like a 4-star. It had the mech recipe.
Oh, he gets his TP cancelled though by Q while he's going back.
Oh.
He's in a weird spot. The boots of travel coming out from Puck. He does get the disabled.
Oh, he's got an echo!
He's going to blink out too?
No,
he didn't get the blink off though.
I think they're going to be able to punish him for that. They've got the silence. He's pretty beefy.
Can he get enough body blocks?
Can he actually live through this?
He should die.
He's done. There's a hungry wolf coming his way. They'll get the duel win as well. They do punish him. And that's actually the shaker down for 70 seconds. I mean, they can still get stuff done themselves with just a bounty.
If he had like blinked out and everything there too, that would have been pretty cool.
did spend up the money on the BKB as well, though.
Yeah.
So that's why he's not going to buy back. So he's going to have that for the next defense.
That's very worthy. He literally just forced everybody out of the mid lane to go chase him during all that. And that was IG's Aegis push. So no more Aegis. Echo Slam was expended, but still Mugi was farming during all that, right? The Heart's finished, SCCC as well, also just pulling ahead. So I think that's not really too big of a loss. It's just like whatever. Faith as well, Solar Crest finished up, and now he's been pushing. So Faith looking pretty good on his items and his everything so far.
And he's going to do his best though to farm up these wards. So they get quite a fair few of them. And quite get the tower, it's close. It's in the night range. Get the deny.
Fire just denied their top tower.
That's map control. That's just perfectly good use of the wards.
But he's clenching his butt cheeks in. But he knows.
They're just a quick stare down really quick.
Looks like Faith will be massively to escape. Seconds till that TP's back off.
Baboka's set up down bottom. Level 18, like we said, they have the Boots of Travel on the puck, so maybe he'll wait for someone one of the weaker heroes, the Shadow Shaman or someone, to show down here, and they can try to go for a setup for him. Puck TP. But it looks like Newbee's trying to gather, going for that smoke play, since they have hit some pretty peak timings with the Solar Crest on Faith, as well as the big items, of course, which is Mugi's Heart and level 18.
Oh, here we go. KP ready with the Echo Slam. He's ready to make the move. Coming through the mid lane.
Did you hear it? The Radiant has scanned.
Oh no, it's really quiet.
I heard it that time. So SCCC reveals himself mid and starts forcing the lane out, so it's not so obvious because the other side lanes are being pushed so heavily, but it is pretty obvious. IG definitely knows that something is up. No one's showing in those two side lanes that are pretty much at their tier 2 and tier 3 towers. And Newbee goes back to just kind of farming, getting some nice deep aggressive wards out in the meantime too.
Something that RG is seeming to be very good at reading the smoke movements of Newbee these series.
IG's getting very farmed. That's the one thing, is that their cores are all keeping up really well, and actually even better so than the side of Newbee, because they do get a couple track kill advantages. They also, of course, let that Aegis give them some leeway. But yeah, XXS is about to have the Halberd finished up. Those 3 cores are very high skilling, and now Gem picked up by Baboka. Looks like IG's trying to put some aggression coming out so they can fight around that next Roche. That is definitely the next big timing for these two teams, the Aegis and the Cheese.
G got a smoke out. They're in position. Smoke indeed. They pop it, ready to go. See if Newbee can do as well as avoiding IG smoke.
The Wolf.
IG have of Newbee's. And
on Kaka.
They have that vision on Kaka. He's pretty lethal with the Halberd and the Hood, but with that amount of heroes coming in and with the Blade Mail on the Legion, that should have no difficulty at all in terms of taking him down. And indeed they won. They get him.
Burning actually pops the book as well there, so I guess he's wanted to check for some wards, but they do have a gem anyway. A little bit curious of the book usage because they don't have a tower to gain out of it afterwards, but I guess he was just trying to see if any wards or something in the area.
We still got a little bit, so maybe they can get some moves out of it. But it doesn't look like they're heading straight down the mid lane.
Yeah, at least it's okay. They're just gonna wait like 60 seconds. So Roche does spawn right away though. Don't think IG scouted it. That is a pretty fast spawn. That's one of the fast ones.
Check it out now by the looks of it, burning.
Got the book still up, so it ends up being beneficial now too. They're gonna start it. 11 seconds without the Night Stalker. This should drop very quickly.
KP's close though. And the question is if he heads down him. At the moment it looks like he's just looking to cut the speed wave, so with that move it's unlikely to get her in time. As he's actually TP'd back to the base to join his team. And they may go for a smoke themselves, and they do, but it's going to be too late. IG.
That fast respawn really screwed Newbee there. There's almost an instant respawn, and they give it to XXS as well. Now 2. Burning with Cheese. Starting to get a big amount of items.
He could still go for something, though. He's looking for a jump. Oh, that blink out from XXS! I can't believe he got out! Blinking out just in time. I mean, KP got the echo off. They'll drop down the ultimate here from SCCC, but Burning chasing down, looking for Kaka, but Kaka's got wings and dogs don't fly. There's the silence of Sam onto the Lycan. Had to run himself away. We'll go back up to the high ground where they do get the bigger kill. Get Mugi. Now they'll look for more. They'll come back. They'll look for Kaka. And the Lycan says, where's your wings now, buddy? And Faith says, I've got you, Night Stalker. But OP jumps forward. And despite Faith's best attempts with this shackle, it's not enough to save his teammate. He'll end up going down down as well as IG moving upon him. And with 4 down on Newbee, only Mugi with buyback available. This could get pretty grim for them now. IG with a very strong push at their ready.
Ooh, taking the fight into the Aegis, they felt like they kind of needed to there, but yeah, it's Aegis and Cheese, and I believe also what Puck bought back, or no, I thought I saw one Bounty Hunter bought back. Sorry. So pretty tough. They had to expend the Cheese, but yeah, XXS with that quick blink out, like you said.
That was absolutely instantaneous.
Still would have been really hard for them to win that fight because it is an Aegis on the Legion there, and CK now with Phantasm expended. This looks like it could actually just be like 2 sets of racks.
Yeah, this is a painful loss. Off the back of that fight, Burning not messing around, gets the ult back out so he can speed up the siege from IG. Mid lane they go now. Actually, it looks like they're respecting the respawns. They aren't going to stick around and poke around anymore. They know the shrine's still here, and yeah, they play it safe. Get rid of that. Make sure there's no chance of them being pincered in towards the base of Newbee.
It's smart. It's patient.
Yeah.
They still have the Aegis and Cheese. They know they still have the Aegis. Sorry, and they probably expect the Newbee won't make like an aggressive play into that because they're still they're in a very commanding position. So.
Well, Echo's back up in 5, so Newbee could try and go for an instant response, but you're right. It's hard, and IG are prepared.
Yeah, it's into Aegis, and Burning's been doing a really good job of scouting with these wolves. As he's doing right away, instantly he's starting to send them into where he expects Newbee to be. He's scouting out both Mugi. I think he actually caught a glimpse of KP there for... Actually, no, it's nighttime, sorry. So, no, he did actually catch a glimpse of him. Okay, I was switching the sides of view. Didn't see him for a moment, so now they've got all the information they need. Glyph is on cooldown. It's time to siege with the network.
Let's see how they can put a stop to this one. KP is there on the sideline, shadow-bladed up, waiting for the perfect time to jump in with the Echo. We'll throw out Fisher for now. Putting a bit of a stop to IG's push, but the tier 3 already falling incredibly low in this mid lane. IG getting a lot done. IG continues to back off the shrine. No need for them to rush it with this comfortable 10k gold lead they have at the moment.
Yes, looking hard. Like even though, like I was saying, like the CK with the heart can be very hard to bring down the illusions, but if you're this far ahead with your cores, it can make it a lot easier. Just because how much damage comes out, how much magical, and how just buff the Legion Commander really is versus it too. Being able to clear them much faster than you get these type of items. You can actually stand toe to toe pretty well versus the CK. AC almost finished up for Burning. Puck about to be level 25 as well. Puck is already super rich. This guy is just going to be...
He's going to go through the roof there.
Yeah, he's going to really get ridiculous.
I'm assuming he takes the full speed. He definitely does, or
I've seen
an argument for orb speed here?
I've only seen S4 take the orb speed out of like any player. I saw like...
No one else does.
I saw Papita from like one of the Argentinian teams. He went for it, but like other than that, I think it's literally like S4 is the only one who I've seen go for the orb speed of GPM.
See what OP feels is the best. Yeah. They're feeling confident. It's not an issue, you know, having the track gold and such. Maybe they could make an argument, but I mean, 4 points is just such a ridiculously high amount, and yeah, he sticks with it.
Especially when he's got like these type of heroes on his team, right? He can give them. He can give the Legion Commander and like in Moonshards very early, and it can be incredibly potent.
Yeah, fantastic Moonshard.
Top tower is under
still got some time on that. About 25 more seconds for that tier 2. Full extra items being delivered like Casey with Lycan.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Newbee's pretty much stagnated. They're all kind of trapped in their base during all this because they don't want to get picked off by this heavy ganking lineup from IG with the bots on the puck and those wolves being such a nuisance, just scouting out all the rotations from Newbee. OP, starting to pick up those Dagons. Dagon 3 right away.
Straight up to them.
Just the Dagon 4.
Yeah, you've got the money on the puck. Full timeout for XXS. Maelstrom done. Nearly got Vlad's as well on Baboka. So getting everything. What could be this final push from IG. Just zero it out.
It'll probably be similar to the last one, going for the fight around the Roche pit before they try to go for that crazy high ground. But now Newbee, they do pick up a gem of themselves, so they're like, we've been pretty much trapped in our base for the last like 5 or 6 minutes. We've got to do some control, get some map control going out, so take a look for those wards. And they found, I think, one. It was about to despawn.
Room to be taken by KP. Roshan indeed, even the minimum timer is still a still a few minutes away. Could continue to just see this sort of safe, slow pace from both sides, as you mentioned before. That's up.
IG wants to take a fight. They're stronger, so taking a fight before the rush should be ideal for them. They do go for the smoke. They're actually so strong right now too. Saboka level 21.
Gold lead. That really is quite something.
It's quite an item advantage, and even a level advantage too. About 11,000 experience for them. And with the wolves constantly running around and scouting around the map, they know it's like newbies in their base. They just know this from all the information they're getting from burning. They're doing a very good job of keeping these wolves scouting.
Success tries to jump in for the duel. Will manage to catch out Kaka on the Night Stalkers. They'll take down one. Wards dropped by Faith. KP and ult being popped by Burning, trying to get himself on the way back out. KP looked to see if he can get the Echo Slam connection. Doesn't get it, but it does force IG back. So only getting the one. Do force the wards out, but at the same time, you know, they're using multiple BKBs, ultimates themselves. And it is just a Night Stalker, but
I think they forced the Phantasm there too, did they not?
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, the Phantasm.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that's the big one. Yeah, I didn't quite catch that. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's the one that they're probably like really happy about. If the Roche spawns in the next minute or so, that can be pretty much a clear-cut Roche for IG.
Yeah, you're right. That's a big victory. Yeah, if the Roshan spawns soon.
If it spawns.
We'll see how the RNG goes this game.
It did spawn instantly last time, and it was super advantageous for them. So
it's
this time around too. So Puck, Dagon
Max
5.
Dagon. Let's go.
So he is 6 slotted, I believe, now on Puck. He can get the bots too, and of course like the Moonshine stuff, but he'll probably want to give the Moonshines to his teammates first. He is quite a threat.
Oh, look at this. Onto the wolf they go.
Yep.
Catching out Mugi outside of the base. And they have certainly got the damage with Burning's presence. That'll be Mugi down for 75 seconds. Already moving over to the mid. XXS getting the catch onto SCCC.
Solos him.
That'll be a second down. They've got to buy back.
They've got to buy back.
Yeah. And they know that Roshan's going to be up soon as well. And letting IG have the Roche for free.
It spawns 2.5, 2:45. So
okay.
it's one of the longer respawn timings. But now everybody on the side of IG's. These kills mean so much because it's track kills and people are getting so much level advantage. So everyone's getting closer and closer to those level 25s, level 18 on Bounty, but the big 25 is definitely Burning. He's now got the 33-second duration on Shapeshift.
He should find the tier 3 as well. With these Necro units moving in. Gappa trying to clear them out. Tower is down, getting heavily zapped as well by that Dagon. Getting himself back. Got the Shrine. 25 seconds and they'll have Mugi back in the game, and of course when he is up he will have Phantasm back off cooldown.
Yeah, still tough to push into Fissure, Shadow Shaman Nuke plus the 3x Plague Wards, but that was a buyback scores from the Venomancer. IG just definitely looking to be managers this game. 25k lead, having full map control for the last, I want to say, about 12-15 minutes or so, 11 minutes.
It seems to be it, doesn't it? Yeah, with this lead that they're getting and how pressured Newbee have been waiting on their high ground.
And it's just getting worse. It's getting higher and higher. 25k gold and also 20,000 experience lead.
Success. Mugi is going to come out here and they see that as a perfect opportunity to jump straight in. That is just CK down.
That's your one.
Yep, just like that, disappearing.
Decimated.
Oh my goodness.
176 dual damage now with the Gladzor. He gets doing 500 damage. Legion.
Just as much help as
They can get anything off the back of it. I mean, even though they get a big kill like that, looks like IG aren't too set on trying to force out the buyback directly. They really want to get that Roshan.
Yeah,
and it is just the fact that the longer respawn certainly is. It's benefiting Newbee, you could say, because if IG had got this Aegis any time sooner, you could be seeing multiple sets of racks being knocked out. But this is giving Newbee a little bit of time. I mean, it's questionable, of course, how much they can do with time with the way that IG are gaining this sort of a lead.
Yeah, they're
27,000 net worth lead. It's not looking to close.
I mean, they can't even get out of their base. The Wolves are scouting all over the place, Bounty on as well, throwing tracks, and it's every time they get like this one kill. It's a one kill, but it's a track for the most part. So it's like a five-man track. It's extra 600 gold, or extra 500 math. It's like extra 750 gold from the track if you get like a 5-man track or something like that. So just leaves them to have full map control. Just still very content. sitting around that Roche pit.
It's back up now, yeah.
The GPM just becomes worse and worse as it scales, right? Like, Puck just gets more and more to be able to give to his
Newbee are coming. Can they get a jump? I mean, there needs something perfect, but already KP's being tracked up. XXS jumping and will get rooted by the neutral ancients here. But KP's surrounded, gets Jewel taken down. Goodbye Earthshaker and goodbye Moore. Faith ripped to pieces. Moogie pops the ultimate, looking to try and turn, but him himself falling low does drop. They've had 2 buybacks coming out of Newbee, but Kaka falls. There's the Echo Slam, but it's not enough at this stage of the game. SCCC trying to fight back with a Maelstrom, but he gets zapped down by the Puck's Dagon. They have managed to kill off 2. KP gets the gem. They actually gives the vision there onto the Bounty Hunter. And I'll tell you what, okay, triple kill for SCCC. Somehow, Newbee do hold on to the game. It did cost them buybacks.
2 big buybacks, the Earthshaker and the Shadow Shaman.
But they do hold. I mean, they force IG back, reared them down to the sidelines for a good minute or so. Only OP and XXS left. I say only, of course this is an XXS walking around with 200 stolen damage. And the more buybacks are going to have to come out in team. Moogie Poxes can't afford to lose a second set of racks at this stage.
Ooh, but now he can't afford to lose a second set of racks, but now he has been
Where's that AC?
Stagnated.
Yeah, where's that AC at?
He got the heart a long time ago and he hasn't been able to finish up the AC. He's very squishy versus the side of IG now at this point. That pretty low armor now in comparison to them only 20.
This will do nicely.
They itemize really well.
This is a pretty insane.
Yeah, it's really hard for them.
I mean, the fact that they have a 35k net worth lead and they're not claiming the racks and winning the game, that's probably good news for Newbee. You know what I mean? They're like, well, these guys have got their 35k ahead of us, but they can't finish the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's good news in that context, but in the winning the game context, they're probably like, yeah, this is a pretty unwinnable now at this point. They have to like pretty much hope that IG makes massive mistakes for them to kind of come back because of how behind everybody is now. It's a 35,000 gold lead. That says enough.
What we got on the Puck? I don't think he's started to do that on any moonshots yet.
Not just yet.
He's got enough money to do so. Okay, come on, stop being stingy.
Might want to replace the Veil first. Possibility. He still can get one more big item before he wants to give items. They're scouted from the wolf.
They just can't close the scout to jump in. IG get the space again to take Roshan, grab the edges and cheese. And now you got to get yourself back to base, Newbee. Get yourself on that high ground. Try and play it safe. Moogie's been caught out though by the Dream Coil. Does have the ultimate. And it looks like, can he actually get out? They're holding him in place with the Yule Scepter. Won't actually throw out the Boulder Smash. So Moogie does get himself back up to the high ground. Newbee still all 5 of them alive, ready for this defense.
This time it's another Aegis and Cheese, so this one, Shapeshift has still got about half duration, but it looks like they want to make sure that the lanes are very heavily pushed out. They really don't want to throw their lead away, because they're probably like, we're at such an advantage. Patience.
Just super safe play from RG, no doubt about it. No messing up. It's all Octarine. Actually,
so he did buy his own item. I was thinking like maybe he still wants to replace that last item. No. Octarine is lovely with all his items. Dagon is an 11-second cooldown. Pretty sweet. Newbee still just cannot leave their base. Moogie's trying really hard to farm bottom, but those are just those super creeps which don't really give you the greatest amount of gold, although it's always pushing into your line. You just don't get that good gold from them. IG just still waiting at the front doors.
Hags on Baboka as well now. Save and positioning potential down there. See how it goes. The push takes those jumps immediately. They should try and slow him down. KP and the Enchant Totem. They will disarm him and hex him. They'll bring him down a little bit, but he's dragged back by Baboka. Will be fine. They try and go for a split push up top with the Necro, and they come again. They've got the Shackle, they drag him back here with the Rift. Wards are down, they'll take the Legion down once. Success will be back for round 2. Can Newbee kill him off? I mean, up top's going to be the issue where Burning is just manning up, looking for the rat. Trying to take down those racks, won't quite get them.
Oh, Baboka? That save?
Did he do it with the stone?
Yeah, because he's level 25, he has the Geo pull for allies, but then he also has the Aghanim, so he pulled XXS, turned him to stone, and kicked him back as they were trying to get the initiation on him split. That was really nicely done. Burning also starting to pressure that top tower, kind of made Newbee kind of like react there, so they got kind of split decision with if they wanted to full commit onto the Legion or not.
Double damage.
He's got a DD now as well, so Burning can certainly go in for round 2 of this split.
I think that was the Phantasm expanded too, so now they can really force it.
They found Kaka, and he is gone. No buyback on this man. SCCC trying to come forward, does get caught out by the Dream Coil on the side. Those shackles there, but again the drag back for Voka saving Q. They're gonna lose one. KP gets the BKB off just in time. They will manage to drag back into the midst of it all, but KP just gets absolutely evaporated there by IG. 3 down on Newbee. Mugi getting chased down. None of them with buyback available. They're going to be team wiped, and that should be the game, and indeed it is. So IG getting themselves the game back in return after a very rocky start against Newbee in game 1.
Do you think maybe
1-1?
That Aegis, that one situation where Newbee couldn't pick up the Aegis, AG gets an Aegis, and that's really where the hope kind of swings.